Well, I'm sitting here with Alex Springer. He's one of the co-founders of Open Attribution, and I believe this is your first visit to Cannes Lions.
It is indeed.
So I'm going to ask, how's it been? What have you been talking about? What conversations have you been having this week?
Yeah, it's been good. So I got here Monday night. Sorry, so I had one full day. So I've missed a day. AI is predictably the thing that we're talking about. Open Attribution is focused on a slightly different aspect of working with AI and how it uses content. So I've enjoyed kind of I get to play the foil a little bit, which is quite nice. But it's been good. It feels a little bit like everyone is singing off the same hymn sheet, right? Like AI will automate things, we have to have emotional intelligence, like it's all kind of the same tracks. But scratching a little beneath the surface has been quite fun as well, because I think there's also doubts and questions, and it's a good time for that.
Yeah, what sort of doubts and questions? I mean, I'm imagining we've been having conversations with other company ad techs like yourself this week, and there is the sense that publishers need a bit of hand-holding here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I mean, for just the very brief version, right? So we work for publishers and site owners, trying to get them visibility into how content is used in AI systems. Not so much as a startup doing the measurement, but actually working with AI systems and legislatures to have more transparency. So publishers need hand-holding from a couple of perspectives. Like, one is, what do we even do with our content? Do we block it? Do we sell it? Do we get a licensing deal, right? That sort of thing. But then also, once we've done that, what is the value of our content? Historically, we've always had some measure to say, am I writing the right thing? Is my audience engaging with it? Stop writing this, start writing that, right? Right now, no one has any idea. Like, there's no visibility into their audience. And I think that's causing pretty big issues with all the guesswork that we're having to do.
And some people might think it's surprising that a lot of these publishers are huge multi-million-pound companies with long histories. How could they have no insight into the data they already hold?
Yeah, well, so I mean,
or is that another task completely that they have to?
It's another task, yeah. Well, and it's not data they hold at this stage, right? So there is the data that a publisher can hold is how often is an AI system scraping my content. In order to see what happens next, we need the AI systems to play ball, right? Otherwise, we're guessing, or we're doing this AEO, GEO thing that is very similar to SEO, in that we run lots of prompts and we hope that we can understand what's happening. Publishers in general are, I think, very split. It's a very fragmented industry, right? I work with a lot of the big media companies in particular, and even them, well-resourced, right, can figure out how to block, but their content's still getting scraped, and it's still getting out there and used in the wild, and it's still delivering value for someone other than them, and that value is not coming back to the publishers, right? So it's a data flow problem. Unfortunately, it's not a thing that individual publishers can really solve. Like, we need to solve it as an industry, engaging with these systems.
And we're a publisher. MediaShots is a publisher.
Sure.
So we're not big. We're very small. Where do the smaller and medium-sized companies fit into that reckoning, or will it all just happen for people like us, or will we just be victims who carry on, keep getting scraped and have no say in the matter?
Yeah, I mean, there's so the first thing, right? Like, having a niche and defending the hell out of it is really good, right? Like, small and mid-size doesn't really matter as much at the moment. Yes, the big media organizations, right, the Guardian and FT and folks, like, they're going to be able to start having these conversations, and some already have deals with the AI systems, that sort of thing. Those deals won't be available to like the mid and kind of the smaller publishers. But the niche content that is serving an otherwise unfulfilled area, that starts to really track, right? That starts to be really important to these systems. So I think finding your niche, defending the hell out of it, right? That's key. Also, like, making sure you're not giving anything away for free that you don't have to. Like paywalls, even if they're just login walls, right, are good things. Keeping some of the archive back, because once it's in Common Crawl or once it's out there and been scraped, it's very hard to get it back, right? And so, more important than ever is fresh content, controlling that content, understanding if you're gonna open it up to the web, which you obviously have to do to get an audience, knowing who's accessing it and having your bot logs and traffic logs is really important, which is not a thing I think publishers have thought about in the past.
What is the one thing you're taking away from this week as an action point?
I think I'm going to be personally starting to reframe some of how I approach conversations, particularly with the ad tech industry, because I'm thinking of demand as AI systems that need content. they're the buyers. The supply is still publisher content, but it's no longer ad units on the page, it's the whole piece of content. And I think that distinction hasn't made its way through the industry yet, right? So I'm going to be pushing that.